And we are live. Hello everyone, welcome to part 45 of Sonadow Play the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. Joining me as per usual is my lovely girlfriend, IMShadow 007. Say hello, hun.
We're back!
Yep, we're back after a 3-week absence.
Pretty much.
Well, let's just continue where we left off. Day 2 investigation.
Yeah. Yes. We gave politician a guilty verdict and Maya's still kidnapped. Maya's still kidnapped?!
Oh yeah, that minor issue.
Yeah.
What do you mean Miss Faye's still being held hostage? And who's this mastermind? Politician Wimperson was nothing more than a puppet. His benefactor was the one pulling the strings, but I have no idea who they are. So all we know is it's the person he was trying to give the orb to? Right. He was just following orders. Whoever it is, it seems they really want to get their hands on the orb. So then, Miss Faye's abduction is the work of this so-called benefactor too? Right again. Whoever they are, they're in Karine. Along with Maya. I wonder who they could be. Right, this Maya, the spirit medium you've been talking about. She wouldn't happen to be that bun-haired young lady you defended back in Karine. That's her. Why do you ask? I see. I think I know what's going on here. I've got good news for you, right? Maya's somewhere safe. That much I'm sure of. I'm afraid you've lost me. What's with that face?
I know. Ugh, it's so uncanny.
So that's who the little snot's patron is. It's all starting to make sense. That fool has no idea I'm here in the States with you all. Dirk, you mind filling us in? Nope.
Do, 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 do. Do.
No caller ID. I wonder who's calling. Beep. Hello?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, yes? Let me start by thanking you for taking such good care of my subordinate.
Who is this?
I believe you know me as Mr. Atushin's benefactor.
Sounds like they're using a voice changer or something to disguise themselves. Where's Maya? Is she safe?
I had my ears on today's proceedings. What a shock it was to hear that the key in solving the orb's riddle is a spirit medium. I admit, I did not see that coming.
Wait, did they plant a listening device in here somehow?
Nevertheless, don't think for a minute that it will guarantee Maya's safety. She is not the only medium within my reach, you see.
You harm a hair on Maya's head, and you'll have to answer to me. Right, give it here a sec. Wait! Hey there, how's it going, stranger?
Who is this?
Why, it's your friendly neighborhood dragon. I just happened to be on the US on a little trip. Minister of Justice, Igna Karkul Karine.
Oh!
Igna? What? Maya's kidnapped her? Is Karine's Minister of Justice?
Cue the English accent.
Dirk, is that you, you dirty turncoat? What in the blazes is going on here?
Oh, you know, just popped over to the States for a little R&R. But enough about me, Igna. That was a poor excuse for a bluff you pulled just now. We both know your threats are as empty as your head. You can't lay a hand on Maya Fey, and I do mean that literally. Ugh. What is he talking about? You can kiss your chances of getting the orb goodbye.
Maya Fey ain't my only, how shall I say, insurance, you know, Dirk.
What? I've got someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see?
Now that one, well, you can imagine what kind of things I could do, right? Glad you're seeing things my way. Meet me at Amara's tomb tomorrow, 3 p.m. sharp. And you better come alone, got it? If all goes well, the orb is all you'll need to get Maya Fey back.
Dirk, What's going on?
You've heard him. I have to get back to Kharian at once.
What? Why?
No time to explain.
But are you even going to make it? What if there's no seats left on the next flight? Plus, you're a wanted man. They're not going to let you get on a plane. Oh.
Jay!
Where'd you come from? Let me worry about that, Dirk. Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth! What are you doing here? Taking care of the hostage situation. Oh, now that you mention it. Pearl did say that she saw you around in Kharian Village. I had him look into a few things while I was on my way back from Kharian. Including Maya's situation, of course. I was astonished to hear she was still in Kharian earlier. But it explained why I found no connection between her and Mr. Atishan. Sorry to interrupt, but going back to the plane situation, I've taken the liberty of chartering one for us. It's ready to take off at any time. And I will do what's necessary to hide the fact that Dirk Sodmati is on board.
You're the best.
Wow. Must be nice to be Chief Prosecutor. Right. We have no time to lose. We must head for Kharian at once. Right.
I'm going too. After all, you're bound to need my help.
About time you had a speaking role.
No fair! I want to go too!
This isn't a vacation, Trucy. Besides, I'll need you to hold down the fort.
But Daddy!
Guess I should also bring... I'd only bring what's necessary. Sorry, Trucy, but would you mind holding on to this stuff for me? Thank you.
Fine. But you better bring me back with something besides just more evidence.
Excellent. Now, let us make haste. To Kharian!
Let's go.
And that's how our sudden trip to the Kingdom of Kharian began. I never imagined I'd return to the country of my youth under such circumstances, though.
That was fast.
Yeah.
That was a long flight. It's already 2:30 in the afternoon. Talk about cutting it close. The Kingdom of Kharian. This is no time to reminisce, but I gotta say, this place sure brings back memories. Hurry up, Apollo! Right behind you!
Amara's tomb is located in the courtyard of Garan Palace. We should have just enough time to get there.
Then let's sprint there. Think you can keep up, Apollo?
Sure, no sweat! I'll contact the royal family and the local police to inform them of our arrival. Thanks, Edgeworth.
Move to the royal residence. I'm jet lagged. Shush.
Hi ho hey, do I see a reference to Dragon Ball in that window?
Ooh. Pretty.
I wasn't made for all the running and climbing and near drowning I've done this week. It's 2:45. Only 15 minutes left.
See that cylindrical building rising in the distance? That's Amara's tomb.
Amara? Wasn't that the previous queen? The one who was assassinated?
Yes, and I'm the one they pinned it on.
We'll take a few minutes to get to the tomb from here.
So, you have returned, Barbed Head.
Yeah, that face is understandable. I've seen her before in the news. If I remember correctly, this is the Crown Princess Rafa Padma Kharian.
What are you people doing here? This is the royal residence. Commoners are not allowed entry without permission.
A prosecutor from the States should have already called and requested permission for us to enter. As to why we're here, Your Benevolence, have you seen Minister Igna?
If you seek my father, I just saw him heading toward Amara's tomb.
Was he with anyone? You know, like some shady-looking underlings or something?
No, he was alone. Why do you ask?
Looks like she has no idea about Miss Faye's abduction.
You hear that? I think we have company. Uh-oh.
Bow down before her glory. Her Eminence Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Karine, approaches! Huh? Garan? Oh, hello, Celestia. It's... Queen Garan!
Guards. Surround Amara's tomb at once.
Yes, Your Eminence! What's she doing? Is she going to help us? Excuse me, Your Eminence?
So, our barbed-head lawyer returns. May we presume you are here from Maya Fey, the spirit medium who has been abducted?
Yes, you may.
Allow us to apologize for the criminal actions of our husband.
Oh, no need to apologize for him.
Honestly, Inga, abducting a guest in our country? How could you? Father? Abducted someone?
Your Eminence, what about those soldiers over there?
They are the Garan Royal Guard, soldiers who serve the crown and no other.
Royal Guard?
They are an elite force selected from the only most loyal and outstanding of our subjects.
Huh, like the King's Guard in Britain. And why have you ordered them to surround the tomb?
The police will not come if my husband who is committing the crime. We shall have to storm the tomb and take Minister Inga into custody ourselves.
What? You mean... Garan, no! His hostage is in there!
Dirk! How dare you set foot in the palace? Have you come to turn yourself in?
Listen, we need to call a truce for now!
Garan Royal Guard! Seize this traitor of the crown!
As you wish, Your Eminence! Resist and you die! Wait a second! Hold it! Slow down there, Garan. I'm here to conduct a hostage exchange. But if you take me in now, Maya Fey is as good as dead!
I'm scaroused. A hostage exchange? And why would he choose to do such a thing with you?
We can talk about that later. Right now, I need to get in there before it's too late. If I can't resolve this in 20 minutes, you can storm the place. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Don't go alone! Dirk, wait! Guards, allow the insurgent Dirk Sadmahi to pass. Armhead, you have some explaining to do!
Right. Well, while we were waiting here... Apollo, why don't you explain the situation? What? Me?
Leave nothing out, Hornhead, or I'll dehorn you where you stand!
Hornhead. Hornhead? She doesn't waste any time coming up with nicknames. And what's with the attitude? Her father's the one who abducted Miss Fey. She is only
That's
a kid,
tough.
remember?
Yeah, she's 14 years old. Do my ears deceive me, or did I hear talk of my father abducting someone?
Oh, you heard right. He abducted Maya Fey and...
I... insolent fool!
Pardon my rudeness.
A gentle soul such as my father could not possibly have committed such a crime.
Are we talking about the same guy here? Gentle? You think he's gentle? I'm afraid it's true, Your Benevolence. He's holed up in that tomb as we speak.
Really? I find this difficult to believe. Why would he do such a thing?
Your Benevolence, you saw your father heading towards the tomb?
I did. I was over on that veranda, deep in thought. When I saw him hurrying toward the tomb, I'd say it was about 10 minutes ago.
Why was he rushing? Maybe he was worried he'd be late? Did you see anyone else heading for the tomb?
I saw no one else after he entered.
So Minister Inga and Miss Faye are the only ones there besides Dirk. Who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised if he had a minion or two with him. Dirk, I hope he's alright. It's only been 5 minutes. Feels like an eternity. Patience, Apollo. Patience.
Three, 2, 1.
It's been almost 20 minutes. What's taking Dirk so long?
The appointed time has come. A royal guard shall now storm in.
Can't you wait just a little longer?
No, we cannot. Every second we wait puts the hostage's life in even more danger. Therefore, we see no alternative but to order our guards to storm in.
But that'll put Miss Faye's life in danger too.
Guards! Storm the tomb and seize Minister Inga, along with the insurgent Dirk Sadmahi.
Yes, Your Eminence! What? Dirk's under arrest too?
Naturally. That traitorous snake assassinated my predecessor, Queen Amara. Now go! Seize them both!
We're going in! Follow me, men! For Her Eminence, Undara Garan! I hope no one gets hurt.
3, 2, 1.
Your Eminence! What the? Why are they running back out?
What is the meaning of this?
Something terrible has happened. Dirk, the minister! He's dead!
Wow! Really? I'm shocked! What's this?
What? Apollo, quick! I'm right behind you.
No one enters without our... Come, let us see what has transpired.
Yes, Your Eminence! Where's Dirk? Apollo, over there!
No.
Dirk? Dirk! What have you done? Apollo? Look!
So it is. Minister Inga who has fallen? Guards! Seize this murderous man at once!
Yes, Your Eminence! Surrender now or perish, rebel scum! Like I'm in a Bethesda game? No!
Yeah, right.
Oh dear. Dirk! They're taking him away. Ow! Dirk just threw something at me. Oh, the orb.
The orb!
Wait, this is the... Is he telling me to keep it safe?
Nick? Is that you?
Maya! Are you alright?
Dirk, he saved me. I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open.
Maya! Minister Inga, The man behind Miss Faye's abduction had been killed, and Dirk was arrested for his murder. So it was the abduction of Maya Faye came to a sudden and unexpected resolution. With this, the curtain fell on the minister. But things were far from over.
Oh, God. Maya's safe, but Inga's murdered. Apollo, what happened?
I can't say for sure, but from what I can tell, it seems Dirk has killed Minister Inga.
What? You think he did it to save Miss Faye?
Most likely, but who knows? I'm really confused right now.
But my father, this cannot be. I must see for myself.
Your benevolence, we cannot allow you to pass.
Fools! Stand aside!
Forgive us, but we have direct orders from Her Eminence Queen Garat.
Father! Oh, Father! Dirk! You will pay for this!
Apollo, let's go regroup somewhere. Yeah. Dirk, it wasn't really you that did it, right?
Are you okay, Apollo?
Yeah. Edgar is speaking with the local police. So let's sit tight until he returns. Okay. I know you must be in a state of shock right now, but I need you to stay with us, Apollo. He's right. I can't go to pieces now. Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'll be fine! He may have been a bastard, but murder's still murder, y'all.
Exactly.
Right. Mr. Justice, I'm afraid I have some bad news. It looks like things will only get more complicated from here. Prosecutor Edgeworth, what's happening with Dirk? As I understand it, he has been officially charged with the murder of Minister Inga. He has? However, I did manage to get his permission to investigate the crime scene. And I expect we'll be allowed to visit Mr. Sadmati shortly. Thank you. I'm sure glad Prosecutor Edgeworth is here with us. Also, it just so happens that Detective Sky is here in Khura'in. So I have asked her to assist us with our investigation. What's she doing here? It seems Prosecutor Sadmati has grown quite fond of her. He's been ferrying her all over the place. A few days here, a few days there. They've almost become a team of sorts. Despite what Nayuda says, it seems he thinks highly of Emma's skills.
So what now, Apollo?
I think I'll go pay Dirk a visit at the detention center. I want to go check in on Maya at the hospital. What about you, Athena?
Well, if there's footwork to be done, I better stick with Apollo and give him a hand.
Very well. Then I will accompany Wright. Okay, we'll go our separate ways for now. Alright, if anything comes up, you have my cell number.
Do you know your way around here, Apollo?
It's been over 10 years since I left, but I'll try not to get us hopelessly lost.
To the detention center.
Apollo, you're to see your old man, are you? Dirk, are they done interrogating you? Nope, the fun hasn't even started. I imagine they'll really rake me over the coals, though.
I don't even want to think about how harsh their interrogation method will be.
Yeah, but that's nothing compared to what they'll do if they find him guilty. They branded me a terrorist who killed the previous queen, and now the justice minister. If found guilty of these crimes, I'll be facing a very public execution. Public execution? This is worse than I thought. Come on, son. Turn that frown upside down. You'll jinx us. As soon as I get out of here, I'll take you to this tasty hash house I know. I'd like that. I really need to focus on what happened. Time to switch to work mode. Dirk, can you tell me what happened? Oh, and there's also something I want you to take a look at.
Let's talk.
Dirk, what happened in there? You didn't really kill Minister Inga, did you? Well, the thing is, I really don't know. Huh?
You don't remember?
I remember seeing the mural of the founder right as I entered the tomb. But I got all dizzy immediately after that. The next thing I knew, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand. And covered in Inga's blood. So you don't remember meeting with him? No. The last thing I remember after entering the tomb is feeling really dizzy.
There's no way you can explain what happened if you can't remember anything.
Yeah. I suppose there's no getting out of this one. But we can't give up yet. I was just messing with you, son. Well, stop! It's not funny! Sorry. Sheesh, nothing seems to faze him. Not even being arrested for murder. This is going to be one tough case, Apollo. Not only have I been charged with Inga's murder, but I've also been charged with Amara's assassination from 23 years ago. You're on trial for 2 charges? Goran is practically licking her chops just thinking about my public execution. Guess it means we can't afford to lose our heads, huh? I don't know how you can laugh at a time like this. So, son, I take it you'll be defending me at my trial? Of course. You can count on me. That's my boy. Looks like nerves are as steely as those vocal cords of yours. After all, you've got the Defense Culpability Act to contend with, too. Oh, right. So if you're found guilty, then I'll be charged with the same double homicide, huh? Don't tell me you forgot about that! I'll be fine. I just have to make sure we win this one. You sure? Because you sure don't sound very fine.
Apollo? What was that about an assassination 23 years ago?
About the incident 23 years ago. That was when the previous queen, Amara, was assassinated, wasn't it? Yes. Someone set her private residence on fire. She lost her life in the ensuing blaze. And you were arrested for the crime?
Why would they arrest you, Mr. Samahi? Weren't you just a lawyer back then? What relation could you have with... What relation could you have with the queen?
About that, Amara was, well, she was my wife. I may not look the part, but I was once husband to a queen. In short, I was royalty.
What? No way! Are you saying you won the heart of the reigning queen?
Come on, you're talking to a guy who honed his prowess against witnesses on the stand. Even a queen is no match for this dragon's glare.
Wow, you're really something else.
So, was a verdict ever reached, Dirk? I acted as my own attorney and won. Until I was accused of fabricating evidence, that is. Then it all went south. Now, where have I heard a story like that before? Yeah, I wonder.
Yep. What happened after that?
I made a run for it.
You ran? But why?
I didn't kill Amara, and I didn't fabricate any evidence. But if I had stuck around for a retrial, I'd have been found guilty for sure. I couldn't allow that to happen. Amara's true killer would never face justice if I did. So I left my law practice behind and went underground. but that was 23 years ago. Are you telling me that after all these years, you still haven't discovered the truth? Yeah. The fact is, it was an arson means that the fact it was an arson means that the crime scene was reduced to ashes. There's little way of evidence left. It's just been a brick wall after brick wall. I guess that means it's all up to me to figure it out, huh? Along with Minister Inga's murder, of course. I think I'm going to be sick. Come on, son. Don't look so down. With you on the case, it'll work out somehow. I hope he's right. Say, son, do you remember my office? Sure. I remember that messy, dimly lit room. The file I've amassed on Amara's assassination is kept there. I think it might help you in this case. Do you remember how to get there? Let me think. I recall going through a manhole.
Yep, the sewer.
How can I not, Dirk? I always hated how I always got so dirty getting there. And that stench. That old case is important too, but I should probably focus on the minister's murder first.
Present the orb.
I see you got it safely out the tomb. Why did you throw it at me like that? I want you to listen carefully, son. The orb must not fall into Goran's hands. Not ever. I thought Minister Inga was the one who was after it. He was the one who lent it to Professor Buff to study, after all. So, haven't you exposed his crime now? I have, but there's more connected to this relic than meets the eye. Much more. And whatever it is, I can't help feeling that it could turn this entire kingdom upside down. You said something like that before. Looks like Dirk's intuition is at it again. Goran will do anything to retrieve this. So guard it well, son. At least until tomorrow's trial.
Hi, Nayuta.
I'm afraid your time is up. Nayuta! It's time for the prisoner's interrogation. So begone, you putrid-headed criminal abetting lawyer. Wait, don't tell me! You're the prosecuting attorney?
What? But that would mean...
Is there a problem here? You bet there is! He's your father! And your point is? My relation to the accused is irrelevant. The fact remains, I am a prosecutor. No, that's not what I don't think I'm getting through to him. Nayuta, long time no see, son. How have you been? Look, I hear you've been serving Goran rather faithfully, in fact. Whatever happened to our dream of taking her down and changing this country, son? The past is the past. What do you mean? Why are you doing this? It's simple. People change. The Nayuta you knew exists no more. Listen, son, I don't know what made you change like this. But you're still my boy, even if you prosecute my case. The rest of the Defiant Dragons and I eagerly await your return. Whenever you're ready, we'll welcome you back with open arms. As I said, I've moved on. Now let us waste no more time, for flowers do not blossom simply from talk of the past. Nayuta. Why do I get the feeling there's something he wants to say but can't? Guard, move the accused to the interrogation room. Yes, sir. This way, you rebel scum. Oh, watch it! Not so rough, will you? Nayuta. Is he seriously going to prosecute his own father?
Move to Amara's tomb.
So this is the tomb of Amara, the previous queen of Khura'in. It's really lavish. I guess you could say it's fit for a queen.
Is the faceless woman in that mural over there Amara?
No, that's the Holy Mother. She's the one who brought spirit channeling to Khura'in.
Oh, right. The woman in the orb. Oh, it's you two. Getting right down to business, I see.
Hi, Emma. We've heard you'd give us a hand if we needed it.
Yep, Mr. Edgeworth asked me to help where I could. So, it's been quite a while since you've been back in Khura'in, I hear.
Yeah, more than 10 years, in fact.
Well, you sure didn't waste any time. I mean, you're already mixed up in a murder. You're as big as trouble magnet as Mr. Wright.
Please don't say that. My luck's already bad enough as it is.
Emma, I hear Prosecutor Sanmani has requested your services again. He seems to have already really taken a liking to you. You mean His Imperial Holiness? I don't mind that he approves of me and my abilities. It's just, his people skills need some serious work. When he manages to smile and compliments my work, it's hard to say no. Plus, working on investigation. And flying back and forth between here and home every few days, it's been tough and the lack of sleep has been brutal on my skin. To make matters worse, that's in the case of someone I know. I mean, how can I possibly get any worse?
Breathe, woman! Jesus!
She is stressed out.
Sounds like they've got one complicated prosecutor-detective relationship going on.
I ship it.
Aye.
Let's talk.
Emma, have you determined the cause of death?
Blood loss from a stab wound. A single stab in the back was enough to cause the victim to bleed to death. The estimated time of death is 3 p.m., which is when Dirk came to the scene. Thank you.
Any suspects besides Dirk?
No, he, Maya, and the minister were the only ones there. And Maya had been tied up until she was found by the Queen's Royal Guard.
Could someone have been hiding somewhere in here?
Not likely. I was told this tomb was searched from top to bottom right after the murder. And during that time, the Royal Guard was set up a perimeter to prevent anyone from escaping. In other words, the crime scene was completely sealed off? It would appear so.
No way for a third party to escape without being spotted, so... Great. It's another one of those convoluted locked room mysteries. About the victim, Minister Inga. He was the kingdom's Minister of Justice, correct?
Yes. Inga Karkol Khura'in was the second most powerful figure in Khura'in. Plus, he was married to the Queen.
Seems strange that someone of his status would abduct someone.
Apparently, he only told a few of his most loyal subordinates about his plan. That way, there was little chance of the police or even the Queen finding out.
What was Inga hoping to gain by getting his hands on the orb?
That I don't know, but I'm working on it.
I wonder if it really was what politician Wimperson said. Oh, I gotta voice him again.
Yep.
I must deliver it to my benefactor at all costs. What do they want with that relic for? What do they want that relic for anyway? It's something to do with an old legend. My patron seeks the great power said to be granted to whoever solves its secret. A great power that is said to be bestowed upon whoever solves the orb's secret. In Khura'in, only those who can channel spirits are said to be fit to rule. Was that why Inga wanted such power? Did he want to be king? So this is the tomb of the previous queen?
Yes, Queen Amara was laid to rest here. She lost her life in an arsonist blaze. What a tragic end. I learned this tomb sits on the actual site of her residence before it was burned down. They built it on the same spot so her soul could rest in peace.
So this is where the fire happened, huh?
Why do you think Mr. Inga was holding Miss Faye captive here? It's the perfect spot if you think about it. It's close to his private quarters, which made it an easy way to keep an eye on his prisoner. And the courtyard is only open to royal families, so he had little fear of prying eyes. Plus, the tomb is normally locked, and only the royal family is allowed access. So that's why he picked this place.
How long had Miss Faye been held captive?
About 6 days.
Really? That long?
It appears that she was severely weakened by her prolonged confinement. I mean, I would be too!
Yeah.
She passed out as soon as she was freed and is now on an IV drip at the hospital. She's been asleep ever since. Poor Miss Faye. I hope she gets better soon.
Emma, do you mind if we start looking around?
Sure, I already got the okay. Knock yourselves out. Oh, and here. It's a diagram the police drew at the tomb. I thought I'd give you a copy to help your investigation along.
Thank you.
Alright, investigation time! Oh, and let me know if you need my forensics expertise. Don't you dare keep all the fun for yourselves, you hear?
You don't need to worry about that. Besides, I'd hardly classify this as fun.
Alright, let's examine. Examine the Holy Mother's portrait.
It looks like the Holy Mother was painted here to watch over Amara's sarcophagus.
So it's like this tomb was protected by the founder? That must be so reassuring to those she left behind.
Only one problem. They didn't paint the eyes. She needs to do said watching.
Come to think of it, she doesn't have a mouth to smile down the tomb with either. It's actually kind of creepy. I wonder if being watched over by something like that gives the queen nightmares.
Hey, keep that up and the founder just might come and watch over you too.
Examine the sarcophagus.
So this is Amara's sarcophagus. Let's take a closer look.
Examine the curtains. Hey, these curtains open Apollo. These curtains open Apollo. Examine the keyhole.
That's one big sarcophagus.
They say mummy to Amara, the former queen, rests beside.
A mummy, huh? Rats, it's locked.
Hey, don't touch that!
You mean we can't search? Dude, it's a coffin!
Not a chance. Besides, it's not something anyone would try to opening anyway.
What if the real killer's hiding inside?
Hey, anyone in there? Fina!
Good lord.
Don't do that! You're gonna get us cursed! Cursed? The queen likely bears a grudge towards the living after such a violent, painful death. So no one dares touch the sarcophagus for fear of incurring her wrath. Oh no, Apollo! What am I gonna do?
Don't look at me.
In any case, the sarcophagus is temperature controlled. It's kept really cold to preserve the mummy. So even if someone did decide to hide inside it, they would eventually freeze to death. So you're preserving Apollo's mummy?
I see. Still, if they bundled up, I bet a person could hide in there for a little while.
I had to make that joke. Go back and examine the incest burners on the left and right, and zoom in on each of them.
It's like a small army of monks, all neatly lined up. It looks like they're facing the sarcophagus in prayer.
If you look carefully, each one has a slightly different expression.
I wonder if they use real people as models.
Some are frowning, some are smiling. There's one that looks like he's trying to hide his heart to burst out laughing.
Really? I wonder why.
Maybe it's like those times when things are so intense, he can't help but laugh. You know, like at funerals and stuff.
They went through all the trouble of depicting that? Talk about going overboard.
But yeah, like I said, examine the incense burners on the right, on the left and on the right to zoom in on each of them.
Are you talking about these up here?
Yeah, the incense burners. I don't know.
There's a painting up there.
Oh.
But I can't see it very well from here.
I think the ones by the Holy Mother? No.
Must be these as.
Yeah.
Look, one of the statues is broken.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to see from here. Let's check it out when we get a little
Let's check it out when we get a little closer. Okay, I guess I gotta move.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay. Wow, it's covered in blood.
With a blood splatter this large, it must have gotten all over the killer, too. Come to think of it. There was blood on Dirk's clothes.
The circumstantial evidence points to Dirk being the killer.
That's what I'd conclude if I were a cop, too. Why are things always so bleak for me? Guess this is where Inga collapsed when he died. Better take a closer look.
Oh. The gun? Cell phone?
Huh. It's one of Scout's guns from TF2. So the minister was armed, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's a 4-shot pistol. He had it for self-defense, apparently.
And yes, it is a real gun.
But it won't be firing anything anytime soon.
Huh?
He was carrying a broken gun for a show? No, we recovered a bullet here. Which means the gun probably broke as soon as the minister fired its last round. Thing is, the gun's chambers are all empty. Yeah, that one bullet is the only bullet we could find.
That is strange. Where did the other 3 go?
Maybe Dirk ate them.
What? We can ask him next time we see him. Just be ready for his predictably shocking answer.
Examine the knife.
So this is the murder weapon. Emma, did you find any prints on it?
Yep. And they were super clear. They belonged to one of Dirk's samadhi.
That's not good. Were there any others?
There was one more print from another individual. But it was too smudged to identify. It's probably an old print from someone else who had been handled the knife.
Oh. Yet another piece of unhelpful info to add to the ever-growing pile.
The cell phone.
I wonder if this is Inga's cell phone.
It should be. His fingerprints are all over it.
You know if he talked with anyone recently?
There were a few calls logged between him and his underlings. They're all members of the secret police who are directly under the minister's control. You mean like spies?
I don't think that's quite it. Think more KGB, Stasi, Gestapo, that sort of thing.
Now the body outline.
They've already taken the body away. It's kind of sad how familiar I've become with body outlines.
I have a photo of the body if you're interested. He was stabbed right in the back. The poor guy was practically skewered.
What's he wearing on his arm? Oh, that's you.
Oh, what's he wearing on his arm? Those are the cups of justice. Seems to be a tradition here for the Minister of Justice to wear those forearm cuffs.
They look like they're made of a thick fabric, so I guess they aren't for protection.
Maybe they're keeping for the sleeves out of the way for handling documents.
Yeah, that's probably their original purpose. But over the years, the reason for wearing them was probably forgotten. So now they're just one of many traditional things that people do without knowing why. That's true.
Oh, I get it. Kind of the way you roll up your sleeves, huh?
Or your psychology, if we're going there.
I happen to know why I started thinking very much.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see. We still gotta find those incense burners, though.
Okay,
Maybe, like... I'm bringing the guide.
Oh, alright. Taking a closer look at the broken statue.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, that's how you have the broken statue.
This thing's more splinter than statue now.
The bullet from the victim's gun did a real number on it.
How powerful were those bullets?
It seems like something you get cursed for, you know?
In Minister Inga's case, I'd say getting your ticket punched is curse enough.
Yeah, but don't curses extend to the afterlife?
You need to stop taking what Nayuta says so seriously.
I'm perfectly capable of thinking for myself. Examine one of the Magatamas?
It's a Magatama, I think. Did it come from the broken statue?
Look, Apollo, there's another one. So yeah, there's two of those things. But the other statue only has one of each.
Hey, you're right. Maybe the statue was special or something.
Okay, oh.
Hmm? There's something shiny down there. It's a pendant.
It's a pendant. There's blood on it. I wonder who it belongs to. All I know is that it's not the victim's. No one in the royal family recognized it.
Emma, did you lift any fingerprints from it?
I did, but I wasn't able to get a clean one.
That's too bad.
But the blood turned out to be the victim's.
That means it must have fallen here in the course of the murder. It might be Dirk's. I should ask him about it later.
Now there's another gemstone.
Look, there's a bullet here.
It's from the pistol the victim was carrying. My guess is he tried to shoot the attacker but missed, but the bullet ended up here. We've already determined the rifling marks to be matched to his gun. Rifling marks? Aren't those... Oh-ho! Shall I explain? The science behind it is absolutely fascinating.
No, we're good.
Lawyers. They think they're so smart.
You do realize we can hear you. Yeah,
I think we should do the other... Go ahead.
Basically fingerprints for a gun.
Now we should try the other side this time. Oh yeah, the paintings. Is this supposed to be Amara's channeling spirit?
It looks like the spirit of some country's sultan or something. And she seems to be conveying something to his retainers.
She's on fire!
This must be Amara's assassination as allegedly carried out by Dirk. They really made him look evil.
This is the weirdest one of all.
Is that supposed to be Dirk facing his punishment in the afterlife? Anyway, I guess that's the last one.
I guess we're supposed to see this as a happy ending.
Yeah, except nobody came out of this story happy.
But yeah, like, there needs to be... Because there's another gemstone we need. Wait, what's that?
This is the grape juice Ingo was drinking. Yeah, grape juice.
Juice.
He was probably nervous before meeting with Dirk.
So he drank grape juice? I'm not seeing the logic here.
Thank you. Mr. Wright told me all about it when he was hospitalized a few years ago. He said grape juice has something in it that helps you relax. In other words, it's wine.
Really? Are you sure he was talking about regular plain old grape juice? Because Because it sounds like he was talking about the fermented variety.
Thank you. No, he couldn't have meant that. I mean, we're talking about a medical facility. They wouldn't have allowed something like that in.
Right. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, like, go examine the incense burners on the left and right to zoom in on each of them. In the latter, Athena spots something buried in the ashes.
Was it these?
Yeah. There we go.
It's full of ash. They must burn incense in here.
So I was wondering, Apollo, did the ash come from the incense sticks that were burned in this? Or did people put their incense in there and already left the ash to hold them up?
Don't be silly, Athena. The answer is simple. The ash is the product of prayers from the countless visitors who came here. It's not a chicken or the egg kind of thing.
Oh, that's an interesting take on it. It's so much more poetic than mine.
Okay.
Now to the right one.
It's full of ash. My guess would be this is an incense burner.
Hey, look, Apollo. There's something in the ashes. There it is.
Let's see what it is.
Aha!
Ching, sparkle, sparkle. Is that a gemstone? What's it doing here?
I've got this one covered, Apollo. Would you like to hear my brilliant theory?
Well, I guess it wouldn't do any harm.
You know how people make wishes by throwing coins into the fountain, right?
On second thought, I'm good.
What? You were saying you don't need to hear my theory? I was just about to get to the good part.
Let's just ask Emma. That'll be much quicker. Excuse me, Emma. What's this gemstone doing here?
Oh, that. It's not a gem, it's a button, albeit a very expensive one from the victim's jacket.
That's a button?
Must have fallen off and gone in there somehow.
See? Every puzzle has an answer, Athena.
Stole that from Professor Layton! Well, I thought my idea was pretty good. Wait, what's with the soot? See here on the gemstone?
Hey, you're right.
All right. Okay, zoom out and examine the door.
Someone could have hid behind these curtains.
Here, I'll go give it a try. Well, can you tell I'm hiding in here?
No, I can't tell at all. That's it! That's the perfect hiding place!
We did, Apollo! We solved the case! Sorry to burst your bubble, but the royal guard searched the tomb high and low right after they stormed in. And they said no one was in there besides Minister Inga, Dirk, and Miss Faye.
Well, back to the drawing board, I guess.
My brilliant deduction destroyed in 3 sentences. Examine Maya's chair.
Yeah, in a second. Let's see these other paintings.
Okay.
A baby on a lotus blossom? That's one strange painting.
Apparently it's part of the mural depicting the life and times of Queen Amara. You know, like a storyboard or something.
Huh, so this is like the start of them rather than... And the ones on the other side are continuing it?
Yeah.
So that baby's supposed to be Amara?
This one depicts Amara preaching to the faithful.
It's hard to put into words, but I've never seen anything like it. Let's see, the next one is... Is that Dirk? Why does he have horns?
My best guess is... it depicts the first time Amara and Dirk met.
So he's supposed to be some kind of demon who's seducing her?
Well, he was successful since they got married after that.
The mural continues on the opposite wall. Yeah, we did it the wrong way around. Anyway.
Yeah. The chair.
Miss Fey was apparently tied to this chair. Let's take a closer look. The thought of
Examine the rope.
The thought of being tied to that for 6 days? Oof.
Yeah, then examine the chair and the rope.
We should try to cover every angle possible here. Let's use the left analog stick to change our perspective and take a careful look around.
Alright, the chair. I bet you didn't know, but I happen to be a bit of an escape artist myself. Trilogy showed me how to do her rope escape trick.
Uh-huh. And why would you bother learning something like that?
Because we're always getting into trouble when working with cases of Mr. Wright. So I thought it might come in handy someday.
Well, I guess you're right about that. Miss Fey could definitely have used that knowledge.
That's right. So now you just sit right here and we'll get started.
What in the world gave you the idea I wanted to learn?
Alright, the chair.
Poor Miss Fey. She must have been tied up to this chair.
I just can't imagine how much of her backside must have hurt sitting after there for so long.
Would have been torture for you, I bet. I mean, you don't know how to sit still.
If by that you mean I like to stay active, then I have to agree with you. Then finally tilt the view to the right and up to be able to examine the blood stain on the back right chair leg. Tilt the view to the right and up.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, there it is. There's the blood stain.
Look, there's a blood stain on one of the chair legs.
Really? Hey, you're right. I completely missed that.
Let's move the chair so we can check under it.
Forensics time.
There's more blood under the chair leg.
I wonder what's it doing here? I have some luminol here. Why don't you try testing some around it? Alright, spray around the rope and you'll find a trail of blood. Aha!
Look!
Oh.
So it looks like the minister stumbled for a bit before he collapsed and died.
Yeah.
The bloodstain leads all the way to the sarcophagus.
Emma, is this Mr. Inga's blood? Hold on one second. Huh? That's strange. I didn't get a match.
So then, whose blood is it? Dirk and Miss Fey weren't wounded as far as we know.
And the blood's been wiped out by someone for some reason.
Yeah, that's strange too.
We examined the backside of the sarcophagus. Oh, examine the blood. Zoom out and examine the blood on the backside of the sarcophagus's curtain.
Yeah, we already did that.
Okay, we did that. Okay. Let's see. We did the paintings on the wall. Did those paintings on the wall. We did the drink. Yes. Da 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 da. I guess we examined what's all that's left.
The sarcophagus is surrounded by a curtain. I bet someone could have hidden behind it.
True, but that's one of the many places in the Royal Guard checked after storming in. Wow, they were really thorough. Yes, well, apparently one of their members loves mystery novels. He peered into every rock and nook and cranny with an almost frightening amount of gusto. And when he was done, he said, "Very interesting. It's like one of those locked room mysteries."
Sounds like he's in the wrong line of work.
All right, we're done.
I think we've covered just about everything. Maybe we should go over what we've learned so far.
For starters, we're dealing with the locked room murder. But instead of the tomb being locked, it was being quartered off by the Royal Guard. And after the murder, no one was found to be hiding inside.
Right. In addition, we also know that Dirk's fingerprints are all over the murder weapon.
The curtain around the sarcophagus was drenched in the victim's blood on one side. The blood must have gone on the killer when they stabbed the minister from behind.
Dirk had blood on him when the crime was first discovered. Unfortunately, he doesn't remember what happened. This is not good.
So, what we know so far is... things couldn't be worse for our case. And that's still an understatement somehow.
Yeah, it's looking pretty grim.
Oh, if you two aren't done here, I'll have to ask you to leave. Go on, scoot!
Something wrong, Emma? Why are you trying to give us the boot?
It's just easier if you're not here when His Imperial Holiness arrives. Oh. Ah!
Speak of the devil.
Prosecutor Saimahi!
Detective Sky, it seems you've spoken at length with these two lawyers. I do hope you've also kept an eye on them.
Yes, of course! Like a hawk! They didn't touch a single thing!
Give a lawyer an inch and they'll take a mile. Never forget that. There's that look of distrust again. Hey, Nayuta, do you really believe that Dirk's guilty? And are you seriously going to prosecute this case? I mean, he's your father. You were once part of the Defiant Dragons, weren't you? Hey, Nayuta, wait! I said wait! Come on, Athena, after him!
Huh? Oh, right behind you! Move to the royal residence.
Nayuta, would you stop already? What do you want? It's about Dirk. Would you please hear me out? I fail to see why I should. Now, if you'll excuse me... Hold it! Nayuta, are you afraid of what I might have to say? If not, there's no harm in listening, right? Very well, speak. But make it quick. There is much I must do. Why does everything have to be so difficult with you?
Before you do that, though, there's an achievement. Examine the overturned urn.
That here?
Yep.
This overturned urn has spilled water everywhere. Everything around it is soaking wet.
Don't look at me!
Rightly or wrongly, I'm guessing Athena's the type who gets blamed for a lot of things. And the more people accuse her, the more defensive she becomes. Even to the point of preemptively denying any wrongdoing.
I said it wasn't me!
Hey! You read my mind. I never said it was. Thank you.
Now we can talk.
So, I know you'll be prosecuting Dirk's case, but... aren't there any other prosecutors in this country? Why does it have to be you? Her Eminence, Queen Garan, personally requested that I serve as prosecutor. She did? That would make it hard to say no. Her Eminence thinks highly of my prosecutorial skills. Still, she didn't have to ask you to handle a case... She didn't have to ask you to handle a case against her own father. Be honest, you really don't want to do this, do you? You speak of love and sentiment. I guess so. I do not deny such human emotions. But the law is the law, and placing personal feelings above it is beyond reprieve. Do you disagree? Well, no, I don't disagree, but civilizations only exist due to the confines of the law. Without them, love and sentiment would lack the fertile soil they need to flourish. Do you disagree? No, but... The law must be obeyed. The truth sits above all else, including personal feelings. Therefore, whether or not I am the son of the accused is of no consequence. It is that simple. Or would you say otherwise? But
Come on, Apollo, tell him how wrong he is!
But don't you, wish it wasn't that way? It appears I've wasted my breath on you.
And the winner is Prosecutor Sanmahi.
Still spewing empty words devoid of meaning or consequence, I see. You putrid red pepper. Ugh. I know I'm right, but did he have to be so eloquent about his point? It's like he's trying to cover something up with his pretty words.
Apollo, I'd cut back on the debates with him if I were you. Just stick to questions like the one you wanted to ask.
Now, Yura, I wanted to ask you about that hostage situation. Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk in the palm of his hand. And he was using that person, along with his hostage, as leverage in obtaining the orb. That's news to me. Well, that's what Inga said.
You can kiss your chances of getting the orb goodbye. My fate ain't my only, how should I say, insurance, Dirk.
What?
I've got someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? Now that one, well, you can imagine what kind of things I could do, right? Glad you're seeing things my way.
I got the impression Dirk had no choice but to follow Inga's demands after he heard that. So, who do you suppose this special person is? I wouldn't know. Oh.
Ah!
My bracelet's reacting. Hey, Nayura, about what you just said. Ow, ow, ow! My bracelet's crushing my wrist! Ow! That really hurts! What the hell's going on? I'm wise to your tricks, you putrid pepper. That bracelet reacts to the anxieties of the people around you by squeezing your wrist. But now that I know how it works, I can make it tighten around your wrist anytime I wish. Consider this a warning. I don't know how he did it, but this renders my bracelet useless. Such devilry is powerless in the face of the Holy Mother's blessings.
Looks like your special power will work against Prosecutor Sanmahi, Apollo. Let's try something else.
You're right. We'll just have to ask Dirk about this. It appears... You intend to go through with a trial which you have no hope of winning. Grow up, Mr. Justice. We are no longer children, you and I. I'm not the one who needs to grow up, Nayura. In case you didn't hear, I won my last case against none other than Mr. Right.
You tell him, Apollo!
Is he mad? I can never tell with him. This trial is different. Your foolishness will only earn you a death sentence for aiding and abetting a criminal. And those who die as criminals are doomed to be reborn in the next life as something lower than a bug or vegetable. You would be lucky to return to this realm as a patch of mold.
What is your problem?
Mold? That's pretty harsh. If you wish to avert such a fate, abandon this folly before it's too late. I don't care if I end up as a dollop of blue cheese dressing in my next life. I'm going to defend Dirk in court. You fool. Know this. I intend to prosecute the accused with all my might, no matter what you say or do. Consider yourself forewarned. Now, if you will excuse me.
jerk. Prosecutor son mine knows his father will be publicly executed if he's found guilty. Yet he won't show even an ounce of mercy.
Nayuta, is this the real you? Have you really changed? Do you really plan on sending Dirk to his death? Do you even hear me? Don't Dirk and I matter to you anymore?
To be continued.
Phew.
Jeez, Nayuta. Also, Jarl, the way you said another Rolfism, now I want to hear Nayuta saying Rolf quotes.
Oh, for God's sake.
Do not burn the candle at both ends, as it leads to the life of a hairdresser.
Do not burn the candle at both ends, as it leads to the life of a hairdresser.
Oh my god!
Your garden is overgrown, and your cucumbers are soft.
Never again will Nayuta store keys in his pockets.
Never again will Nayuta store house keys in his trouser pockets.
Oh god!
Anyways, are we done?
Yes, we're done.
Okay. Oh.
The burden of hospitality is too great for Nayuta.
The burden of hospitality is too great for Nayuta! Nayuta! cut to Phoenix crashing on his bike. Boom.
Yep.
Good lord.
Hello, Apollo. Many doors, yes.
Gumshoe out of nowhere. You haven't lived till you tried one of my omelets!
Oh my god! Oh, it's great to be back.
Yes, it is. Phew.
I miss this. I miss you guys.
You have broken the celery stalk on the back of a sea urchin. What'd he say?
Oh, what was that one? You have vandalized Nayuta's face, and you have stolen my chickens yet again.
Nayuta has chickens?
You're stealing my soul with your film box. Of course not, Nayuta. Whatever gave you that impression? I will release my rage now. Saruta!
Good lord. Gumshoe!
You have cursed my raspberry to the life of salad dressing and posture with tiny feet.
Gumshoe, Nayuta! Nayuta? Did I forget to sign Nayuta? There you go, pal.
Oh god!
You have vandalized my face! And you have stolen Nayuta's chickens yet again!
Look,
Are you
stealing my... Go ahead.
Are you stealing my soul with your film box?
Why, of course not, Nayuta. Who gave you that impression?
Nayuta will release his rage now! Stop that!
You have cursed my raspberries to the life of salad dressing and posture with tiny feet.
You have cursed my raspberries to the life of salad dressing imposter with tiny feet.
God. Oh, this is great.
Right. Enough Ed and Eddieisms. I think it's time to call it.
Yes.
Anything to say before we head off?
As Ty said, it's only gonna get tense from here on out.
Yep. Right, anything to say before we step off?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright folks, thanks for tuning in, and tune in next week for more Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. See you then.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.